Well, I'm not a crook.
Our studded cast with us this morning. Captain Mike is here, and Shirley is here, and Mike the bartender is going to join us, along with owners Ben and Angie. We welcome you to our very first remote, the August 22nd edition of the Kenosha Today Saturday Morning Breakfast Club. We are coming to you this morning from the Union Park Tavern, Biergarten, located here at 4528th Avenue in beautiful North Harborside, Kenosha. We are streaming live across the sun-drenched cornfields of the Midwest and streaming to everyone all around the world. Imagine that, Elmo and Mike and Shirley. We're coming to we're going all the way around the world. I mean, all the way around the world. We are brought to you this morning by our major sponsors, Barter's Financial Planning Services, and of course, Union Park Tavern, and a host of other very fine local businesses. This being our very first broadcast since leaving the friendly confines of WIP. We are on heightened alert.
First remote broadcast.
First remote broadcast.
Elmo, your audio stream is really low on volume.
All right. I'm up.
Like I said, we are in, since we left the friendly confines of WIP, we got to do something.
Turn the speaker down.
Oh, all right. Hey, what do you want him to do?
Matt, turn the speaker down. We're getting feedback. That's why it's low. So.
Okay.
A few bugs to work out here before we're done. So.
Change on the fly. Like I started to say, we are on heightened alert here at the Biergarten in Union Park. Captain Mike brings in his Save the Booty or Surrender the Booty shirt.
Surrender! I claim this land for caviar land and all the booties.
There we go. Now we should be doing okay.
All right, there we go.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Yes, mate.
Apparently, Governor Evers heard about this, your birthday party, Elmo, and you got the National Guard circling the park.
That's right, trying to shut me down.
Well, he's tried it once already.
Yep.
And kind of reminds me of my military days in the National Guard. Anyway, we're not going to be taking any phone calls this morning, so we encourage everyone to come on down to Union Park Tavern, 4528th Avenue here. Yeah, just wear your mask coming through and then come out in the Biergarten. And first of all, you can get yourself a beverage and you can order yourself some breakfast. This is the first day they're serving breakfast, right?
Yep, it's a big kickoff for Saturday, the big Saturday breakfast. So.
And they're going to start, today. And the kitchen's going to be open at 11 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Yep.
And you'll be able to get the fish fry.
Try moving your microphone up. It's down too low.
It is, mine?
Oh,
yep. Okay. All right, how's that?
I'm hitting good on the meters. You're not.
Okay. I'm never hit well on the meters. Is it working on in there, Mike? You got it. Atta boy.
All right.
All right, that sounds good. So.
A few technical difficulties, but we'll get through it.
Yeah, it's only 4 minutes after 10. So, should we start with you? What's going on in your world?
Nothing.
You're a hell of an interview.
My friend just come through the blazing fires in Colorado and never even come by my house to say hello yet. I'm surprised.
Well, maybe he's a little singed. Or is it
We'll see
maybe it's a she. Is it a she?
It's a she.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You gonna invite her to spend the night?
Sure, yeah. I know her for, I don't know.
Captain, you got to talk louder. That's the other problem, too.
It's a friend of mine.
Talk louder. That helps a lot.
Many years, she tended bar for me, and she's always in trouble. Nothing ever goes right. She leaves with the fires ahead of her.
So she comes on Captain
That's
Mike.
crazy. She made it though.
All right.
She made it. God bless.
Where did she come from? California?
She come from Grand Junction, Colorado, the other side of the Rockies. So she had to go through. She showed me pictures. The fire was right ahead of her. They blocked off the highway right in front of her. Then they sent her down some road. She didn't know where she was at. No money, so she had to bathe in the rivers and stuff and sleep in the car. But she made it. You know, yeah, wonderful. She made it through Independence Pass. They rerouted her. She had to wait for about 3 days for them to open up Independence Pass, and then she made it through.
I think there's
in a
about-
junky car. The car made it.
There's about 3 or 4 major fires going on
Yeah,
out
it was
there.
100 degrees and her side windows didn't go down. So she had to run the air conditioner and the car was junky. She was worried about it overheating, which it did a couple of times. And,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Make room another pot, we'll fill this up a little bit more.
yeah, and she made it.
All right.
At night she could open up the back windows and the moonroof and
feeding
turn the
back
air
here.
off. So, yeah.
We need him, Matt, to move it
We'll
someplace.
finish it, stop by
Still-
and say hi.
Still good? All right. We're almost to the end of summer, and this has been an unusual summer where we've had nothing to do. No festivals, no things
Yep.
down at the lake or
Yes.
anything. Did you make it through okay?
I have a wonderful time, very relaxed.
You know, I thought I missed personally the church festivals, but then all of the other events like they used to have down on
Tribute
on
Island.
Tribute Island and all
yeah.
that.
Peanut butter and jam. Them were my favorites. And my
Yeah.
party at the lakefront. They just called that off recently. They canceled it.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
have your
gonna be
birthday
here
party coming up on Sunday on
September 6th.
Yeah. Now, if I understand this right, you always rented out
The lakefront.
lakefront property, right?
Yeah, what do you call it?
Kennedy Park, right?
Kennedy Park, yeah. They pulled the permit now. They did it last year because of the soil erosion. They were reshoring the lakefront. And this year, I don't know why they did it, but they did it recently,
So they gave you a permit in February,
January.
and then they just rescinded it now?
No, about a month ago.
Well, they
yeah,
knew-
about a month ago.
Well, the mayor had closed everything down back in March. Had to know you weren't going to have it, but
Well, it took them that long to send a letter, you know.
all right. Well,
and
so it's going to be here. You're going to have
It's
it
gonna be
on,
here.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
Beautiful.
good.
Yeah,
for
very
your,
nice people.
for your
Very nice
for your
people.
65th birthday. I think that's
Helping me out a lot.
helping you out a lot.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. I don't have to do nothing this year. Ben is like an angel, you know.
But you've been a busy guy. You've got a new motor to your bicycle,
Yes, I got a motor on my tricycle.
on your tricycle.
Yeah.
It's not your conventional tricycle. I mean,
No.
like kids would ride. I mean,
Call it a tadpole design. 2 wheels up front, 1 in the back. The other one is Delta with one. The Delta Force, the military thing with 1 wheel in front, the triangle.
Oh, okay.
That's the other design. Mine's the oddball. Yeah, that's it. It's terrific. I love
you
it.
put up
I love it, man.
a big screen.
I
on your-
should. Yeah, I should do something.
That's a 3-month project.
Or WC feels at the gyroscopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the umbrella that it spin around. He could go up and down. You know. Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
I ain't through altering it yet.
Oh, are you still a Bear fan?
Yeah, I am.
How do you think that's going to work this year?
Not too good. Not too good, man.
Well, Trubisky,
Barely.
your quarterback, still thinks he's going to be the number 1, but that's
You know, I don't know. Maybe he
Well-
said he's trying real hard.
well. They just brought in this guy as a free agent, paid him a ton of money.
Yeah, I read it in the paper. I don't know. Competition.
Well, I know the Packers aren't going to play. I have no fans for the first 2 games. It wouldn't be till the 3rd game, about the first week in November, when they may evaluate it. You know, they just had 300,000 people in Sturgis for the motorcycle thing.
Yeah.
You know what? If you don't want to come to the stadium, don't come. But wear a mask probably. But what's football without people watching?
Maybe they'll come up with the immunization or something before that.
I don't think that's going. I don't think that's going to happen.
Talking about some kind of mass in the newspaper today, mass immunization just from people being around people with it. You develop immunities.
Herd immunity.
Yeah, herd immunity. That's it. Thanks, Elmo.
Well, you got anything else you want to bring? You got any people you want to say hi to? Don't use their real names.
No.
Don't even use their nicknames.
Matt took the microphones in.
Just everybody, all the friends. You know, if all the my favorite people from Captain Mike and the musicians are all welcome to come here for the party. Labor Day weekend, Sunday. It's September 6th. My nephew Bobby, who's 62 years old now, he used to change his diapers. Yeah, he's going to play Mind Over Matter. Pretty good rock
Good
band.
band. Good band.
And a bunch of other people will come by and play, some blues people and stuff. And who's ever listening and wants to come by, if you're a musician, you want to play, or just sit and have some fun, that's it, man. That's what it's all about. Enjoying yourself, saying hello to my friends, getting together at least once a year so you don't lose track of people. That's it. Yeah.
Hey, Mike, are you ready? All right, we're going to change on the fly here.
Sure,
We'll
sure.
Take your microphone
Take the mic off.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
You see it? Oh, I see it. Oh, go ahead.
who dresses you in the morning?
I'm not telling. Okay.
All right.
Adios.
Now replacing Captain Mike is Mike the bartender.
Another mic, two
Another
mics.
mic, 2 mics in a row. And so you said, yeah, that's fine.
That'll work.
You told me the other day you were going
Give
to
you some
threaten.
volume here.
You told Elmo you were going to come crash his birthday party.
I was. I made it about 3 minutes late.
The operative word is crash.
Right.
We crash and burn on our own. We don't need your help. But what do you got? Some goodies you want to share with us?
Yes, I do. So, we are broadcasting live from Union Park Tavern here in Kenosha, 4528th Avenue. We've got some specials today for our first ever Saturday breakfast special here. Savory Saturdays going from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We've got $5 Bloody Marys. We've got $5 and Rail and Sriracha Bloody Marys as well. We've got $3 mimosas, $3 Pabst hard coffees. The cheesecake of the week is butter pecan cheesecake. I heard it's fantastic from many patrons yesterday. Key lime pie as well. And I think that should be it for specials. But yeah.
I see you put this on the official Kenosha Today stationery.
Yes, I did.
Complete with
Letterhead and
Complete with it,
everything.
yes. This is a highfalutin operation
That's
right here.
right.
highfalutin, and you can't even spell that. can you?
Oh yeah, probably not.
A well-oiled machine
Now,
here.
Yep.
You actually bartend both here at Union Park and at the boathouse.
Yes,
right?
I do.
So obviously this is your home field, so to speak, right?
Yes, it is.
First time on television?
First time on television. And
Probably be your
everything
last.
else. Yeah, probably. Who knows?
So what's your specialty that you don't do any cooking, do you? You just
At home, but not here.
oh, yeah, you don't have a bartender's license, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's good.
I would hope so. I mean, if I didn't, they'd be coming looking for me.
Well, they know where to
Bad
find you
boys,
now.
bad boys.
Yep.
Anyways,
Bad boys, yeah. That's why we're on heightened alert here.
pretty much. I get that.
You, what's your favorite drink that you make? I know you can make a Long Island iced tea, and I know you can make it the correct way for certain
Yes.
morons that have to handle
Certain
water.
picky individuals that may or may not be on this show.
Don't forget the goodies.
But yes, this week I brought in a Brazilian buck, which is a very interesting cocktail. It's a play on a mule, so it's got bitters, fresh squeezed lime, ginger beer, and very nice Bacardi 8-year rum here at Union Park Tavern.
8-year rum.
8 year. Aged 8 years. It's wonderful.
How about it?
8-year rum.
What's your drink that you were? It was a martini, or what did you call that?
Well, we have the Elmo Teeny.
Yes.
We have the Elmo Hatton.
The Elmo Teeny, where I literally just wave the bottle over it, vermouth, of course.
Yep.
And it's just like basically 3 shots of delicious Kettle One.
That's right.
All for $1.99.
Oh, yeah.
A little more than that.
With a couple of olives.
Yeah, and a couple olives.
Maybe 3 if you're lucky.
So you don't, some places, I won't say what it is, where you actually have to measure. You just kind of.
Yep, just kind of do the thing and
Right?
get it done. Yep.
So why don't you go over those specials one more time?
All right.
Reading
So,
off the official Kenosha Today
of
station.
course. So we've got $5 Rail and Sriracha Bloody Marys, $3 mimosas. We've got $3 Pabst hard coffee.
You need to speak
Very,
louder.
very good.
That's one of the problems. Yeah,
French
we're
travel
like
earlier today.
talking like this. It's very quiet.
And then cheesecakes. We've got butter pecan cheesecake this week and key lime pie. So come on down. We're going to be starting to serve our savory Saturday menu starting at 11
there we go.
Service
with a
with
smile.
a smile here.
With a smile. And I get the mimosa on air. It's wonderful.
You don't play in a band, do you?
I do.
What's the name of your band?
Speed Rail.
What kind of music do you play?
Classic rock
rock.
cover band. And we played here July 4th. And tomorrow we're going to be playing down in Illinois at the R&R Saloon.
You have to wear masks down there?
Yes, we do.
Really?
Yeah.
Even when you're playing?
No, I don't think it's really going to work.
Well, I mean, I've seen interviews on stations, and the interviewers are using.
Well, we're
masks.
playing the gig outside, so I mean, it's going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
relatively
Yep,
easy
yep,
to socially distance from everyone out there. So.
Where is this in Illinois you're playing?
It's on Russell Road between Delaney and the Interstate. You can't miss it. It's right in front of a railroad track.
What, yeah, sounds like a high class place.
Can't miss it.
So what do you play?
I am
He's
lead
the lead
singer
singer.
and play rhythm guitar as well for some of the songs.
Did you ever hear our band, Billy Goat and the Four Milkers?
No. You're
We're
gonna have to
on all
fill
the
me in.
charts. We know Louie, Gloria, the Chicken Dance. We do a 4-hour set.
Wow.
You
That's a
can't-
lot of material with like no content.
Yeah. Pretty much so. Hey,
Mike, who's playing here tonight?
Tonight we have Earth Mother,
Earth Mother.
a high energy jam band. Union Park Tavern favorites. They will be
Yep.
here 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. here in the Biergarten where we are right now.
We are right now in the
And
Biergarten.
Thursday, the Rhythm Dogs,
Yep.
Bobby
Yep.
Sellers and his group, and
Yep.
then next Friday, the 28th, 6 o'clock, Smooth Operators. Smooth
Dinner music in the
Originals.
Biergarten for the fish fry.
Absolutely.
Hey, do you find that more places, instead of starting at 9, are starting earlier?
Not too many, but
Well, I
breakfast
mean, for your
places.
age group, I suppose 9 is.
Yeah, 9's about the start. You know, everybody's got to sleep in a little bit.
And for my age group, they should start at 4,
Correct.
because I better have to be home and into Bible study by 5 and 6.
Well, so your dinner's your breakfast.
Well, you
Or
can,
breakfast
spin,
or dinner.
you can spin it that way if you'd like.
I'm trying.
What do you think of Captain's surrender of the booty here?
Surrender the booty. I've seen this flag many, many times throughout the last few months, and it always gives me a kick here.
He comes in the boathouse with this because he takes it off. He's afraid somebody's going to steal it. So 2 gals were from Illinois someplace.
Right.
No, actually they were from Florida. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
high
he's the
balloons?
cutest
Okay,
thing
got
we've
it, got
ever.
it.
He's the cutest thing we've ever seen. He had to take a picture.
Chicago. Yeah. My home.
No. These gals that took your picture were from Florida.
Oh.
And remember, and
You're gonna poke pins in it, or?
and I said there's a rule in Wisconsin. If you take a picture of him, you got to take him home to Florida.
Yes, correct.
That fell on deaf ears too, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Oh well, not every joke can be fully funny.
Yeah. Well, at any rate, Mike, we certainly appreciate you stopping in.
Absolutely.
Anything for a free drink, huh?
Anything. Absolutely anything.
All right. Well, we'll let you go
All
and
right.
help. Shirley, you want to come over and do some weather for us?
All right, we got the weather report
You got to take your
coming
mask
up.
off. Help Shirley in for me. Okay. Well, Shirley works her way down here. Can you make it there? All right there. Changing on
The
the
lovely
fly.
Shirley Pitts has shown up this morning.
Have a seat there, and then we'll put this on you. There we go.
I have a nice birthday card from her. Thank you very much, Shirley.
You're welcome.
$100.
Shirley,
Wow. Take your mask, pull it down. People want to see how pretty you are. There you go.
Very nice birthday card here. So thank you very much.
When is your birthday or
It was Wednesday.
Wednesday?
It's just now.
I'm still
concluded.
celebrating.
It's kind of a week-long event, you know what I mean?
You're looking better, Scott.
Thanks. Today's weather, radar weather, is sponsored by Capo Web Design, which is locally owned web design and development business here in Kenosha, specializing in web design, development, maintenance, site services, and support, who actually designed and is currently developing our site, KenoshaToday.com. And for more information, you can see them on CapoWebDesign.com.
I gotta shrink it a bit.
And from the Kenosha Today weather deck right here at Union Park, Shirley is going to give us the weather. Hey, by the way, what have you been doing all summer before we get to that?
Just staying home mostly.
You don't go out at all?
Not much.
So this is
To the
this is it, huh?
Yeah, this is a big event. Big event, yeah.
Big event,
It
yeah.
is a big event.
Grocery store and can't even go to church. Our church is not open, so it's
Oh
really.
well, we still go to our church,
Yeah.
Our Lady of the Long
I
Islands.
know
and
you
we
do.
meet every Sunday morning, and But all right, Shirley, give us the weather.
Okay, well, it's in the 80s today, and it's simply gorgeous.
Beautiful out here.
Just beautiful.
No, it's been a good summer, really.
It is the whole summer, Scott. It's in Elmo. It's been beautiful.
We've only had
And
a
nothing
couple.
going on. Also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just,
well.
usually during the summer we got either hot or
Yeah.
muggy, and then we got something to do, and it's
I know.
unbearable.
Yeah.
But here it's been gorgeous and nothing to do. So,
No. And
well,
tomorrow it's going to be in the 80s, and there's supposed to be a chance of a thunderstorm. Yeah, later in the afternoon. And Monday, I heard it's going to be in the 90s.
well.
Hot week.
Yeah, hot.
Hot time in the old town this week, I heard.
The
So
rest of the week in the 80s. So
I don't mind the temperatures, the humidity
No.
that
I like
tends to
summer.
get to me.
I do not like winter anymore. So
Well, as that
this
long
is
strip
gorgeous.
from maybe November to April, that if it's a bad winter, you ain't going anywhere. So.
Yeah, I know.
And
I
then,
know.
especially last winter, when everything shut down in March,
Yeah.
that made it a little bit more difficult. But
It was
you know,
so
everybody's
cold, remember?
yeah, but everybody, it wasn't that. We didn't have a real cold winter,
Well,
I don't think.
For a spell, the first time ever, we didn't get our mail delivered because it was so cold one day last year.
You know, I have a gut feeling they're going to be redesigning the postal service. You know, some of the new subdivisions, like all my mailboxes, my subdivision's 20 years old. They go in clusters of 3, and I've seen some other ones, newer ones. You know, they just go have all 20 boxes down on the end of the block.
Wow.
And I got to, you know, the days your mail postal still walks the route and brings it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I got a feeling those days might be behind us,
I think
but
so. And some days we don't get our mail now till like 7:30 at night.
oh, no kidding.
That
I think
late, yeah.
I think that's going to come to an end too, because what I've been reading and hearing is when they have mail like that, they're not allowed to go back out a second time. So unless you're still, if the person is still doing it on the first route, the first time, maybe. But are you all set next Monday? We start with the new garbage pickup.
Oh yeah, we got our
That's-
beautiful garbage cans. Yeah, I'm not sure yet exactly what we can put in them, but I'm.
Well, the brown one you put in the regular garbage.
Yeah,
But you
in
can-
a bag, in the
And
bag,
well,
yes.
and then the blue ones, the recyclables, everything just gets
In
thrown
there.
in. When do they pick up your garbage?
We on Wednesday morning. We put it out Tuesday, and now the paper. I heard the newspaper. You just leave them in a bag, or do you?
you don't even need to put them in a bag. You just dump them in that blue thing.
just dump them.
Yeah, with the cans, the bottles, papers.
Everything. You just dump it all together in
You're
there. Yep.
supposed to rinse your bottles. I heard. I do.
Well, we'd expect nothing less.
I rinse everything.
Oh,
And it-
well, I just throw it in there.
Yeah, that's a.
I like the newer because it allows me to put empty vodka bottles back when I was on the sauce a little bit. But
Yeah, the neighbors can't tell what's in his recycling anymore, so that's it. So
I just got to, how's this going to work in the winter when there's snow out there? I just, I don't know. I think for one, they might be too big and, but,
They're so big.
well, I think you have to have them.
well, we'll see.
You have to have them that way, don't you, Elmo? Because for the truck to,
I heard that. Yeah, for the truck, they got to be that size.
what's happening?
Oh, the audio feed's fine, the video feed cut out.
says excellent connection on there. So
We don't have no video?
No video.
then it's between YouTube and there. So I'm looking good here.
We're recording.
It's frozen on your screen.
Recording.
Yeah, it is frozen.
I can't see this thing.
You want to take a break?
Sure, we can do
All
that.
right, we'll be back in about a minute or two. All right, sure.
Okay, thanks, Scott. That was fun.
Got a glare on. I can't see.
Yeah, it's frozen on OBS.
Everything was all right. Then we'll try again. We never have these problems in the studio. Yeah, I got.
Video feed there. I don't see video feed here.
So that's working?
That's working.
Yeah, this is locked up for some reason. I don't know what. But
OBS crashed.
Yep.
Well, now we don't have a guest.
Well, why do we need a guest?
Well, what do you want to talk about, Elmo?
Well, I don't know. We talked about garbage. We talked about the mail. We talked about the weather. We talked about Captain Mike's friend out in Colorado. We talked about Union Park Tavern here. So,
I'm tired of talking about pandemics and politics, although it'll be interesting. You know, the Democrats kind of left Milwaukee out in the middle, but in the cold, but they didn't have much choice, I don't think. And I guess Trump's going to put his from the Rose Garden, and apparently, what I heard, I just heard a clip of it, that the Republican Party has to ante up so much for an expense for that, because it's whatever. I don't get involved in that, so I think a lot of people will be happy when this is over with come November 3rd. And I still,
talk louder.
I still don't think that, Jesus, but I'm hearing this thing, I was wondering
Yep.
if
No, that's the problem. I got to turn the volume up too high because you're not talking loud enough.
Okay, sorry. Where was I now? Here. We probably won't know who's going to be
No.
president.
You don't even have your mic. You have
right here.
Oh, that's the other one. Okay.
We won't know who's president at least for a couple weeks after that, do you think?
It's going to be a disaster. Absolute disaster.
Well,
we just froze up again. So,
I wonder why that's happening.
hell if I know.
Well, to the bar.
I think so. Keeps locking up. Something's wrong here. Yeah, I know. We're going to abort the whole thing.